G'day world, good to see you all. For those of you who don't know who I am, I coordinate astral travel groups who fly around at night and beat up the Illuminati and foil their plans and destroy all of their non-physical ideals. We've been doing this sort of missions for a couple of years, but this is something that I really wanted to report on because it's a major turning point in, the future of the Earth. And so this came in last night. Today is May the 8th, and it's about the timelines of Earth. The major change was about the world's timelines, and the world's timelines are something we've been keeping an eye on for a long time, and they basically fork at the moment. On one side, you have this communist technocratic control state, and on the other side, you have a humanistic renaissance, and of the two, this is the one we're aiming for. With this one, it's the end of human culture and we get absorbed into an evil empire that spans half the galaxy. Bad news. However, last night, one of those options collapsed, and that was the technocratic communist state. The good news is that humanity is going to go through a renaissance. Humanity wins this. Humanity gets to survive and become a self-realized species. Yay. The bad news is that what we are just about to face is a time of troubles. Now, the Illuminati and their evil alien masters and all of the stooges who are selling out their species for whatever price they are accepting. I can't imagine what that would be. In the comments, please let me know what is the price that one should pay to sell out humanity. What is the asking price to sell out your species? I'd love to hear your comments, I'd love to. But those guys are still here. Those guys are not dead yet. Those guys are still going to implement a major plan. Now, we had almost won this spiritual war. Almost. If you count the way, the location where we are on those timelines, from 0 to -100 would be the technocratic communist state, and from 0 to 100 would be the human renaissance. Once we cross the line of 100 on either side, there's no going back. That's the choice. Now, just before the war started with Ukraine, we got to +91. As of a few days ago, we were at +61. The war in Ukraine is a cover story. It's a big fat drama to cover up the collapse of the illness narrative, the absolute collapse, the crimes perpetrated by the major companies involved, and the health impacts that are all negative, the lack of immunity gained by taking the jab. It's a big fat joke. And all of that was about to be exposed. So what did they do to cover it? A big media blanket with a war. You needed something that big. So they started a war in Ukraine. And with that, the timeline shifted in the wrong direction for a little while. However, what this has done is it's given the Illuminati, we'll just call them that, the Illuminati the opportunity to regroup and come up with a new plan and a new push. And they have. And it's bad news. They've written a whole bunch of laws that are being signed on the 28th of May by all of the world leaders that they own, which gives the World Health Organization and its leader, a guy called Tedros, who's a puppet for Xi Jinping, the leader of Communist China. And they give them the power to declare an emergency over a health emergency over anything. It may or may not even be a health issue, with the end goal of rounding up everyone who's been vaccinated and putting them in freedom camps, if you love that one. Now, they do not succeed. They do not get to control the planet at the end of this game. They do not win. However, humanity is about to go through a major culling. The death that's going to come in the next 2 years is huge. It's huge. Our very, very, very best, most optimistic outcomes are 50.5% of humanity survives. Our lowest outcomes are 6.1% of humanity survives. This is horrific. Every effort should be made to thwart and subvert all government actions from here forward. Be aware that this is a war and that they will either kill or capture you. You're the target. If you want to be in that surviving percentage, then you've got a bit of preparation to do. You've got a few things you've got to sort out. The good news is that we've won this, we've won. It's over. The decision has been made. Humanity as a whole has made the choice to not be ruled by evil alien masters. Take that as you will. And to enter into an alumni of free, self-determining galactic species. The fact that we're going galactic soon is of absolutely no doubt. The tighter the reins are on control in the country that you're in, the more pro-Great Reset your country is, the less likely you are to make it through. In our projections, most of them say that New Zealand is actually wiped clean of human habitation, that nobody survives in New Zealand. This is in most of those outcomes. Jacinta Ardern, you are an Illuminati stooge par excellence, and we will be doing an attack mission on you, thank you very much, in the hope that some of you lovely Kiwi folk are going to make it through. We have a lot of work to do. There's a lot going on, but this is the news. This is it. We made it. However, the good news is that humanity is self-determining. The bad news is, at best, only half of us get to see it. I hope this is of help to you. Yeah, like and subscribe. More importantly, if you want some training in astral travel, please get in touch with my Patreon. Patreon is there to support our team members who are less employed and less cashed up, in the hope that the money that you send to them buys them more time to not go to work that day and to spend the day meditating on the future of the world. That's what it's buying. Ideally, we'll come out with a group who their primary role is to manage Earth's energetic grids, to manage Earth's energy field. Because if us humans do not embrace this, if we do not take control of it, then some other group of galactic punks, be they reptilian or otherwise, are going to show up and do it for us. We have to do it. It's part of humanity's self-determination. My love to you all. I bear good and bad news, and I hope that these tidings are useful to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.